to another video where I'm making my figure review. I decided to make this, and there's a YouTuber, a brand new YouTuber, made one video. It's 11 minutes. Go watch it.
Yeah, it's 11 minutes. Yes.
He'll try to type it in. He'll try to type in. Oh, actually, we'll just leave a comment. You can click on his photo. So let's start off.
Yeah, it's me and him playing soccer. Yeah.
Sami Zayn. No.
Get away, pal.
You're not in that video. And Sami Zayn is a great wrestler. He's my NXT champion.
Yeah?
My title. No, this is Sami Zayn. My title's over there, and this is basically just my sister. Here's my friend. Next up is Adrian Neville. He turned heel, and I very much enjoyed it. So this is another figure, and I'm gonna put him right there.
We have a friend here.
No one cares. Here he is. Kalisto. Lucha. Went into Raw and beat Braun Strowman in his debut, and now is probably gonna be injured for life. And here's Booker T. Can you dig it, sucker? Because John Cena beat you before.
Subscribe.
And here's Mr. Anderson. I already reviewed him, so I'm not really gonna talk about him at all. Why would I need to? And this is a Randy Orton, but I pretend him to be me because he kind of is what I wish I could look like. And here's Cesaro, the Swiss Superman, a very strong guy. Apollo Crews is now on Raw, made his debut and beat on Raw and beat whatever his name is. Forgot his name, Kurt Hawkins. And this is John Morrison, got him on Christmas. Very cool John Morrison here. Bray Wyatt, the Eater World, will go up against Randy Orton. He is holding the championship. I'll try to find my belts under here. And CM Punk. This is a Money in a Bank appearance. Except he has a shaved beard here. And here's Dolph Ziggler.
He's not our brother.
He came with the World Championship, so. And here is Daniel Bryan. Is a bearded man, and he's a great wrestler, but now he's the general manager, so he can't wrestle anymore. Here's Terry Funk with his title. Yeah. And here's Kane. Demon Kane, my last wrestler I ever got so far. And here's Cody Rhodes, an old version. It says CR here. Does not stand for Cristiano Ronaldo. You can't see it, but it is actually him. Here's Randy Orton. It came with Wade Barrett, a champion right now. Here is Kevin Owens. He is the U.S. title, so he has the U.S. title. And here's Samoa Joe. He will literally beat you up. He doesn't care. Here's the old Dean Ambrose. The old Dean Ambrose, Shield Dean Ambrose. Like this one better than the one right now. And here's Curtis Axel. I like to play with that one better. And he came with the IC Championship, but no one really cares about him. I make it part of the club. Here is Roman Reigns. I took off his shirt. I really don't want with this shirt. And yeah, Samoa Joe. Just gotta put him right over here.
My record?
Here's Luke Harper. He came with the shirt and everything and the lantern. And he betrayed the Wyatt family. Here's Braun Strowman, and he's very powerful. Lost to Kalisto. Man this size against a man this size. Comparison. Kofi Kingston. An old Kofi Kingston. Proof Santa exists because I got him when there's no more superstars like this. Not even online. Well, there might be, but like,
Don't do that, bro.
that would take too long. And here's Tyler Breeze. He came with the shirt and selfie stick. But you know, he's not getting a push I want him to. Batista. Yeah, there's not really much to talk about him. He quit. Yo. And here's Jinder Mahal. An old Jinder Mahal, so right now he looks weak.
They text you.
Here it is. The man. R-Truth. Oh my. R-Truth here. The truth will set you free. Here's Rusev, and he came with Lana and these bricks over here. These bricks right here. Should have came with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. And here's the present Dean Ambrose right now, and he's the IC champion. And here's John Cena.
Well, press
Never give up, kids. Never give up on your dreams. 16-time world champions right here.
Junior. Hey, Swilly, put the volume up. This is Santa.
We have been very busy making all of those toys.
That's the same thing he said yesterday, and that's so stupid. It's not real.
He's busy.
But Santa is real.
Yeah, he's busy making our toys.
He's JBL.
That's why.
Here's an old John Cena. I have many John Cenas here, so I only got 2 out of so many. And here's Edge, my only Edge, a very great looking Edge. And here's Sin Cara with a belt that I got with my brother, who got John Morrison and Miz. Well, he wanted both titles. I was like, no, I ordered this too. So, anyways, there's a Sin Cara right there. I have 2 of them. And here's one half of the Matadores. I don't know who this is, but I bet this is those colognes, whatever. Primo and Epico right now. I bet they look like him.
Press X. He won.
Mark Henry right now, boy.
Press X.
And here's Rey Mysterio. I got him in Christmas when we came back from a day so long. Oh, here's the second John Cena out of many. Some of them are downstairs, but this is my toy collection in this box. I believe this is the only ones I have. Ultimate Warrior passed away, but he's still a legend. The Miz. He thinks it's awesome, but he sucks. And he lost to him. And Finn Balor. Stop. Finn Balor right here. The Demon.
I'm the demon that brought about a flipping.
Seth Rollins here. He's no joke. He's the architect. He got injured. He's not injured right now, I believe. Here's Xavier Woods. The other half of, oh no, like there's 2 people. There's 3 people in there, but the other third of it. And here's Jack Swagger. Was released to the WWE, so you're never gonna see him again. Here's Bo Dallas. He looks so happy here, but like he's a jobber, so I wouldn't be looking like that if I was a jobber. Here's Stone Cold. He's going to stunner you. Stunner! And here it is. Tyson Kidd will officially never wrestle again. Probably not, because Samoa Joe did a muscle buster and his neck is injured. And that was like months ago, so he's gone.
Months of gold.
Bailey! There ain't no stopping. There's there's Sasha Banks though. On the other half of those Matadores, Ryback, who quit the WWE, or left, I should say. And here's the other Sin Cara. Call him Red Arrow. No point of having 2 Sin Caras. Here's Sting. He's been with me for a year. He came in 2015, but it was on Christmas, so when it's Christmas, it's going to be his 2nd year in here. And here's RVD. I might not finish this, but, you know, RVD is a very great wrestler. Hope he comes back. The Rock is here. As you can see, I have a lot of elites, so right now I'm uploading a video. Here's Eric Rowan. As soon as this video is made, I'm uploading one right now. Eric Rowan came back, and now he's weird. Sasha Banks. For me, she's the women's champion, but Bailey in real life is the women's champion. And here's The Undertaker. He should come back because there's no way he will lose his last match. Like Peyton Manning didn't lose his last football game. We all knew if he lost, he would have kept going. Because it's pointless to lose your last match. And here's an old Randy Orton. This is when he was very young, a veteran or something. I don't even know. My first Roman Reigns, I only have 2. And this is the Shield Roman Reigns.
Stop talking. God, you're annoying.
A Great Khali who costs $1. $1. He's worthless, so let's not talk about him. He had a worst world title reign. And here's the Big Show. He's not important anymore. He probably won't wrestle again. Hopefully he won't. I don't even like him. Chris Jericho, the funniest guy ever. And yeah. And here's another CM Punk, my first CM Punk, and he's a classic. So here's Triple H. You put your wife through a table. An accident, but who cares? Seth Rollins, a very cool Seth Rollins. Only have 2. I have 2 of every Shield member. Oh, never mind. I have 3 Seth Rollinses. Eddie Guerrero, he costs so extra because if you get a dead wrestler who's already, like, basically he's dead, and if you try to buy him, he costs a lot. The other ones cost like $40, and one that would normally cost $10, if he wasn't dead, will cost like $30. Here's Becky Lynch. I have 4 women wrestlers, but the other one is broken, but it's okay. Here is X-Pac. Great man. Never wrestles again, part of D-Generation X. And a man who got injured because he hit his back on the mat right here for some reason. And now he's probably never going to fight in a few months. And here's The Undertaker. Another Undertaker. I have 3 Undertakers.
Boy, my freaking cousin is on. Yeah, I'm about to see my cousin and my sister.
Here is Big E. The final half. Or the final part of the New Day, but really that's when he wasn't part of the New Day. Here's Alex Riley. I really like him. He's like the Miz down in my company.
No,
Here's Sheamus, a tag team. He's in a tag team with Cesaro. So,
oh my baby.
and here's here he is, Wade Barrett, who is like who I think quit.
This is my baby.
No!
Or he was either fired. And here's Christian. He has the worst year in history. It took him like years to win a world title, and then somebody else took him less than a
I
year.
am at the park.
This is the other Undertaker, but he's broken, you know, but I put tape on him. The world title Dolph Ziggler came in with.
That's why leave alone.
The championship, the old WWE title. 2 Mattel belts right here. Got him with Kofi and John Morrison. I pretend this is a Universal Championship because it looks like crap, and it looks very much like crap. And here it is, El Torito. He costs like $10, and here's Natalia. Is broken though. Yeah, I can't find her butt, but whatever. Here it is, Natalia. The NXT Gold that Sami Zayn holds. Trying to rhyme. Here's the new title. Has so many WWE belts, and here's the European title. Came with X-Pac, and here's Brock Lesnar. The old championship came with The Rock. The Money Bank briefcase that came with the Elite John Cena. Here's Lana, who came with Rusev. The robe that came with Ric Flair. This was what came with Luke Harper.
What?
Seth Rollins again, who came with Dean Ambrose and the U.S. title.
What? I'm doing this.
Here it is, the old WWE belt, a fascinating spinner belt. Here's the Tag Team Championship. I put a woman's sign on this, so that actually is for the women's title because it's the only title that fits. And here is a shirt that came with X-Pac.
Let's see this real quick.
And here's Shawn Michaels. And finally, we have Del Rio. I mean, that's the worst way to end it, but anyways, we're going to put all of these back.
Look, Junior. Junior.
Yeah?
Look.
Oh, and this came with Seth Rollins' shirt. It was pretty cool. And this came in with Big E. I can't find the other part. And this right here is the briefcase that came in with the Seth Rollins that is not split. It's the one with black pants. Here's part of a announce table. Here's a table. Here's a bench. Here's something you can choke somebody with. You can lock something in with glue. And here's a ladder. Finally, and this is this. It's what came with Kurt Angle, Jeff Hardy, and Kurt Angle upstairs. I'll show him another time. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this very long episode, or I should say video. And since I just found out I can make 15-minute videos, all my videos are gonna be about 15 minutes. Not all of them, but
you didn't.
yeah, look, it's right there.
You didn't find out. It's because you got more space.
Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to his channel.
If you don't want, you don't have to like it, but bye guys.